Welcome everybody to another episode of Gary Responds, where we read the comments on the recent episode just for you, answer your questions. It's all good, let's do it. EJ Peterson says, that switch Ollie Jakes did was absolutely insane. I bet it was. And Kaylan, I'm sorry, Kaylan, that I had to get at you for your lack of second anglage. I had to. It is what it is. I don't know how high that Ollie is. I know it was crazy though. He didn't look like he was supposed to survive. So shout out, hey, that dude Jace is trying to push the leap of faith envelope. It's a horrible, when you want to be that guy, that's a heavy thing to take on. So you might want to learn a manual trick or 5. Artie Noel says, I love Skateline. Gary, you are effing hilarious and genuine. I love your love and appreciation for good skating. Oh yeah, man, I just love skateboarding. I always have. So I was real little, 7 years old, looking at cartoons and Tony Hawk video games, like, oh shit, that shit looks cool as hell. I just remember this clip with Eric Koston with a pizza, and I was just like, what? That's the dopest thing I ever seen. I also used to think that he was skating in Jordans back in the day, but they were S's, and that was super dope to me. I was like, wow, it's like basketball, but they're flipping the boards around. And then now, years later, you've seen all the growth, and it's like the one thing that you actually have to work at to be good. Most of the time. Some of y'all just get lucky and end up good really fast, but most of the time you really got to work at this thing to be good. So I love when people are good at skateboarding because it showed that they worked at it. Shit, my favorite. Never mind. Non-brew condiment says, Gary not lying about that hair dye shit. You go in looking like Evan Mock and go out looking like Mike Vallely. Damn. That's 2 different sides of the spectrum. I think Mike got hair though? Could have sworn Mike had a home. Maybe he got a big sunroof thing going on right here that I ain't seen yet. Shout out Mike Vallely. Timothy Harbison says the Duplex Boys is from West Palm Beach, dog. Ooh, he said DAWG. That's not like, you feel me? It's when they talking to you, not like, hey, dog. Like, you know, you be like, that's my dog right there. Like, dogs, like, hey. Dope video, and Homely definitely blew that angle on that switch out, like I said earlier. But where's West Palm Beach? Is that not Miami? That's like right there. It looks like all the shit from the Miami videos, like the vlog videos, it looks like the same place. How far is it mileage-wise? Because I think anything under 10 miles is the biggest city there. If you don't really know it, you know what I'm saying? Like if I go to China right now, like not Shanghai, whatever China, go to a restaurant. They say, where you from? I say, I'm from West Palm Beach. And they go like this. And I say Miami, they go, ah. Then, you see why? All right, just saying. I'm just saying. Franco Tirador says, who tries for a bearing part? Apparently Ethan Lloyd is down to go out and get clips for just anything. I feel like he went through so many years of just being kind of downplayed, where he was just like, hey man, if I'm on screen, I gotta go for it. Every time I get on, that's how you're supposed to do. When you hungry like that, Ethan Lloyd's got them out. It doesn't matter if it's for bearings, shoelaces, or the little, you know when you're pulling off a tag, that little plastic part that we always break? If there's a company sponsoring that shit, pretty sure those people are rich. Whoever sold the patent for how to hold a tag, trillionaires. But yeah, he's gonna go have a part for it. Kevin Alamo says, starts off talking about Wes Kremer, ends with the Jeff Bezos Back to the Future reference. My ADD soulmate. Yes, man, ADHD has taken my brain and put it up like, remember Charlie Brown when she would hold the ball and then move it? It just, that's my whole life. My brain just goes somewhere else like this. Indigo 1223 says, MC Escher for the stairs, yo. Everybody that commented MC Escher, I appreciate y'all. I cannot think of who that was. That was a real moment, and I'm trying to figure it out history. And y'all help me out with responding for that. That's what Gary Responds is about. Putting the answers in them comments. Thank you. MacDelarius? I don't know how to say this. MacDelarius. I don't know, bro. Says Pierre Bourne and Gary Rogers got the same laugh. I don't got a D in my last name. I don't, but shout out to Pierre. You want to come out here, the producer. That's one of the most viral things. I love that episode of Jamie Foxx too. Santiago Zuniga says, Gary, you got to start putting subtitles. I don't know why I would do that because I know exactly what I'm saying. So, no, I'm just kidding. I think if anybody wants to try to figure that out, give us subtitles. We would prefer if you spell most of the stuff wrong, so it just confuses everybody anyway. Devontae Jolly says, LMAO, gonna definitely not pushing P. I figured as much just from the stories I've been hearing. Well, that wraps another episode of Gary Responds. I want you to keep commenting. Please put what you gotta say so we can respond to it. New people, old people, it doesn't matter. We're gonna say whatever. 2 links. Click them.